Welcome to this week's Wednesday Walk Around. I've got an unexpected display of climbers actually to show you this week. Starting with this lovely Clematis cartmanii Avalanche. We've got a selection of these here and they are just genuinely an avalanche of flowers. It's a perfect name for them. They're just absolutely beautiful. They really just a full cascade of lovely white blooms. And I actually really like the leaves on these as well. They are an evergreen. They're one of the few evergreen clematis, and they've got these lovely sort of, I'm not sure how you'd describe that really, but almost a dissect kind of leaf. So they're absolutely beautiful. And of course, it's that time where the wisterias are just starting to come out. They're not looking their best at the moment, so not much to show you right now, but just a little sneak peek. It'll probably be better next week, so I'll show you those then. But these, on the other hand, are really giving it their all. Covered in bees as well. This is the Ceanothus. This particular one is Puget Blue, thus named, I believe, after the Puget Sound in, I think, Seattle. Lovely deep blue colour. It's absolutely stunning, that one. Next to it we have got the concha. That's not quite out yet, but also lovely dark blue buds. And then just round here, I've got some slightly bigger ones. This is the Ceanothus arboreus Trewithen blue. So that's got a much bigger leaf and has a lighter, bigger flower cluster. They're quite lovely. If I try and get a close up there, I mean, look at the size of that compared to some of them. It's absolutely beautiful. Some more big ones there. Further round in the climbers. Again, it's just the right time for this. So we have got one of the Clematis montana. So this is one of the deciduous clematis. This is Warwickshire Rose. It's really quite a nice, delicate, small flower. Just a lovely, almost burgundy pink. Much more on the outside and then fading a little in the middle. So hopefully you can see that. It's absolutely beautiful, that one. And it's actually also got a slightly reddish tint to the new growth as well. And even the stems, actually, I don't know if you can see very well, but the stems are slightly red. So overall, that's a really pretty example of a slightly different non-green clematis. There aren't many more of those doing much at the moment. Now back to something I've touched on a few times in the last few weeks is the Ursus. Now this Ursus, I mean, they're just amazing at this time of year. This is really when they shine. This is a weeping one called Ruby Falls, and that's just beautiful. And again, these Ursus keep going. Those Ursus Avondale I keep talking about, still going. Still some blossom, if you can just see down there. The Prunus cansans still going, beautiful. And something I haven't actually mentioned much yet is the crabapple. If you look at these, you've got some lovely blossoms still going on the Rudolph and the Malus toringo Scarlett. This is one of my new favourite trees. The blossoms are lovely dark pink. The leaves are just, they're slightly different. They're slightly smaller than a normal crabapple, and the berries actually on this are they're more like berries than apples. They're really quite small, but in abundance. So absolutely stunning. We come this way. Lovely sunny day. We've got a few of the rhododendrons and azaleas out now. See, Ursus Avondale still going. We've got some of it seems to be the pink rhodos that are out at the moment. So we've got a lovely number of those. Now the beautiful thing with some of these is the details in the flowers. I don't know if you can really see that there, but they've got a lovely sort of speckled throat. Which actually are supposed to be honey guides to guide the bees into the flower. It's quite clever, really. And up here, past some stunning acers. Beautiful big specimen there, lovely dissects there. You've probably noticed out and about at the moment, the syringas, the lilacs, are really coming into their own right now. There's a beautiful big one near where I live, which is just stunning, and it's this kind of colour. So this is the Syringa von Horstenstein, I believe it's called, and Oh, incredible smell. I really love these darker purple ones. I think they're absolutely beautiful. And then just round here, past my colleague watering, is one of the white ones we've got, Souvenir de Alice Harding. That's sort of still in fairly tight bud, but you can see how that one's coming out. There's another Room von Horstenstein there. Look at the size of that one. And if you like a really dark lilac, look at this beauty. Slightly shadier part of the nursery, so it's a bit harder to see. But look at the colour on that, isn't that beautiful? This is Charles Jolie, and again, absolutely incredible smell. Oh, those lilacs, they're just the best, aren't they? They really are. There's nothing quite like the smell of a lilac. You can see around here the sheer leafiness of everything that's coming up now. There's another one here. This is Madame Antoinette Buchner. You can't really see particularly well. But, yeah, so that is our lovely lilacs and some beautiful aces. Everything just looking stunning. I really wish that you could all come and see all this now. It's absolutely incredible. Obviously the weather's getting warmer. Much warmer, and the wind actually has been quite strong recently, and one thing that I have had a few inquiries about is watering. Now what I will say is this is definitely the time to start watering more. Really, it's surprising how quickly things dry out in this weather. We are basically watering every day here on the nursery, and it's needed, particularly if you've got pots. Pots are very vulnerable to drying out, so I would say keep a very close eye on your pots. Obviously we don't want to overwater things, which is still a possibility, but just try and read the plant, see how it's looking. If it is wilting a little bit, it's a good sign. If you've got brown crispy leaves, it almost definitely needs water. Just be aware of overwatering as well. The symptoms can manifest in the same way sometimes, so you do need to be a bit careful. If in doubt, you can drop me an email or leave me a voicemail, and I can help you out. But generally, just be aware that you will start to need to water things. I've noticed in my own garden, it's actually quite dry at the moment as well. So just walking through the covered area here, got some lovely Loropetalums there again. Those beautiful Chinese witch hazel. And the last thing I'm going to show you, these are a bit special. This is a newer type of camellia, quite a unique one, Camellia Cupido. Look at these, very different kind of camellia flower, very small and delicate. They've a little pink blush to them, gorgeous little white flowers en masse. They've got much smaller leaves than normal camellias as well, so they are quite unusual. Let me show you the label to this, if you can see that. Absolutely gorgeous. These really are something special, and it's such a shame that that you can't come and see them. But we will have all the stock obviously once we're open again. Fingers crossed it's not going to be too much longer, but I hope you are all staying sane above all else. Get out in your gardens, enjoy them. I know you can't get all the things you'd like maybe at the moment, compost or plants to put in, but once this is all over, we'll be here to help out with everything, and we look forward to seeing you. So stay safe, stay sane, enjoy the sunshine, and if there is anything you'd like to see next week, let me know down in the comments. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye guys.